Chapter 1. I have all beasts' hidden evolution path. Several hundred years ago, the global cataclysm occurred, and countless spatial cracks appeared out of thin air. All kinds of ferocious beasts and demons walked out of these cracks, and order collapsed. However, fortune and misfortune go hand in hand. As the crisis appeared, so too did opportunities. A mysterious power was unearthed, and it enveloped Earth in its entirety. From this, a brand new profession was born, the Beastmasters. People discovered that in order to defeat the demons that walk out of the spatial cracks, one must first enter the spatial cracks and obtain the beast eggs. After that, these eggs would hatch into battle beasts that belong to the humans. Battle beasts can be roughly divided into three categories: summon battle beasts, skill-based battle beasts, and equipment battle beasts. As their names imply, summoner battle beasts can summon partners to fight alongside beastmasters. Skill-based battle beasts can allow beastmasters to learn all kinds of skills, ranging from supportive, offensive, or even healing ones. As for equipment battle beasts, they can transform into all sorts of equipment. Blades, spears, swords, halberds, helmets, armor, and even magical tools. They can all be obtained from equipment battle beasts. Of course, other than that, there are also some special battle beasts. At this point, Locke slowly closed the history book in his hand, with a blank expression on his face. It is precisely because of the power of these battle beasts that humans were able to form a stable order in the Federation and survive until now. What an interesting world. It had been a few months since he came to this world, and he had already gone through the history book several times. Nevertheless, reading the introduction still made his blood boil with excitement. After all, such a magical and exciting parallel world was something that the earth of his privy us life could never give him. However, if he wanted to survive in this dangerous world where the strong reign supreme and even become the best, the beast egg hatching ceremony tomorrow was very crucial. Simply put, the egg hatching ceremony was an event where participants used their mana to allow the creatures inside to break out of the egg. From there, they would become their own battle beasts. In the Federation's education system, every high school student would learn basic knowledge and cultivate magic. When they were about to graduate and enter university, the Federation's government would provide them with a precious beast egg, which would then become these would-be Beastmasters' first battle beast. These beast eggs would be random. No matter what method they used, they would not be able to find out what kind of beast was inside. This was the starting point for ordinary Beastmasters. It was also the moment that determined their fates. Only when powerful battle beasts were born during this egg hatching ceremony would the road ahead be much smoother, and one's prospects might even soar into the sky. For example, someone had hatched a human-shaped angel battle beast in the past, and from then on, he became unstoppable. In just a short 10 years, he had become one of the strongest beastmasters in the world, and he was even capable of suppressing an entire large-scale spatial rift by itself. Some lucky people had hatched legendary skill-based battle beasts that held the ability to freeze the earth. With a single thought, they could bring the world into the Ice Age. On the other hand, some people had hatched legendary sniper battle beasts, and with the help of their battle beasts, they had become the kings of sniping in their generation. They took the heads of their enemies from thousands of miles away and made a name for themselves in the world. These cases were all living legends. Although they were all extreme cases, most Beastmasters still developed all three types of battle beasts in a balanced manner. However, it was clear just how big an impact a high-quality battle beast had on a Beastmaster. Anyhow, the egg-breaking ceremony tomorrow was a moment to change his fate. Putting the history book back on the shelf, Locke walked out of his room with a heavy heart, preparing to go outside for some fresh air. However, just a few steps out of the room, the conversation between his parents in the neighboring room attracted his attention, and he could not help but approach them. "Big Beardy, I understand how you feel, but isn't this too risky? Our savings for so many years are definitely not enough, and we even have to take on debts to be able to afford it. If we go all in on this, how will our family survive in the future?" The person speaking was Locke's mother. There was a hint of fear in her tone, but there was no obvious objection. "No, even if we enter debt, I still want to buy a beast egg for my son. Having an extra magic beast egg is equivalent to having an extra chance. If we were to only rely on the magic beast egg that the Federation gave us, what use would it be? Would it be able to hatch a powerful battle beast? Having a blue quality battle beast is already not bad. Even if it's blue quality or even rare purple quality, It can only ensure that Locke would safely survive through the early stages. If he wants to make any achievements, he has to at least obtain an orange quality battle beast. With one more beast egg, there's an additional chance. Locke's father leaned on the bed and lit a cigarette. His eyes were filled with determination. There was another way to purchase a beast egg, and that was through the black market. The so-called black market was an organization that the Federation had turned a blind eye to. This was because the magic beast eggs were too precious. There was value, and there was trade. However, many unofficial personnel had a chance to obtain the magic beast eggs when they explored the spatial rift, so they would definitely choose to trade them away. Thus, these unique commodities were sold on the black market. Back to the scene. Locke's mother opened her mouth, but she did not say anything. It was obvious that she had tacitly agreed. Sai, I know that you're thinking for the sake of our family, but Daphne is a rich young lady. I heard that she even has an orange quality battle beast. If we don't gamble, how can Locke compete with her? They have a marriage contract. Moreover, we'll just use up all our savings and borrow some money. At most, we'll just have to work hard for a few more years. Nothing is more important than Locke's future. After hearing these words, Locke's mother had no objections. She immediately said, "Let's do it then. I'll leave the matter of buying the magic beast eggs to you. I'll go and calculate how much money we have left. After selling all the furniture, we should be able to raise $1 million. After saying that, Locke's mother prepared to get up. However, at this moment, there was a bang. The bedroom door swung open. I definitely don't agree. Upon hearing this voice, the two of them looked over in shock. They saw Locke's figure beside the door, his eyes filled with determination. Don't buy the beast eggs. The beast egg from the Federation is all I need. After saying that, he did not give the two of them a chance to persuade him. Locke turned around and left. He knew that his parents had made the decision for his own good. However, this was obviously a gamble. It was definitely not a wise choice. This would bring a heavy burden to his family. How could he accept it with a peace of mind? Moreover, it was difficult for other people to hatch a purple-quality battle beast, even with 10 beast eggs. Having one more beast egg was just a form of self-consolation. However, this did not mean that Locke could not do it. To put it another way, did Locke really need it? After all, Locke already had a trump card in his hands. The system. System, bring up my attribute panel. Name, Reiner Locke. Level, bronze, 6-star. Battle beast, none. Skills, none. Weapon, none. Talent, none. System bonus, all beasts hidden evolution path.